ba ba.
Let me know when you're ready.
Remnant from the ashes. We're the last remnants of humanity rising from the ashes. That's literally what the log called it. So, friends only in this world. Sorry. Dude, are you hot?
Mm-hmm.
It is hot here. I don't know what else to say.
Sweating. I have a tiny.
You need to find your mic and get close to it.
What do you?
Wherever in your room it's located.
I'm probably gonna have to get a new mic because this microphone you always have issues with. Like it's legit right to my mouth. Like right now, I have to force it down my throat so you can hear me.
It's literally
Like
It's
I,
like-
I just don't get it.
I can hear you, but the volume's fading in and out.
It's because my microphone, it's just not long enough. Legit, it just goes right up to my cheek. That's it.
You should I don't know, tape it to your head.
It is on my head. It's just the microphone's short.
Is this you? Did
Well,
you
this
kill
is
the
the
other person?
one time this actually worked.
You definitely deleted it, right?
No, why would I delete it? It's from 2016.
No. This game's not that old, it just came out.
It is old.
It came out when we beat Kronos.
Nope.
Dude, did you hear that trailer?
What's it?
The one I played in the mic.
Oh, I heard some of it. I was like, oh, he's getting ready.
He was like, Ethan, what's your objective? Your real objective. He was like, none of our lives can matter more than this mission. He was like, I don't accept that. And that's me.
Magic.
So, dunk it down. You know what happens when you get down. I
Yeah.
save you. You see our XP timer's still there. That's how it works in ESO. I just assumed it would work the same here.
Ah, see, I
Did
didn't
you
think that.
confirm your microphone thing?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Gotta make sure. Ah, piano music. Chapel station. That means there's a chapel nearby. Where we gotta go. It's playing like mystery music.
Look out!
Okay.
I don't know why he's saying that.
Because you're seeing bad guys. Retreat point. I didn't even do anything. Oh, I guess I did. Get your man, dog. I was just thinking of zombies before we got up. Get your window. This is my window.
Window
Increase
is
in
open.
warrior damage. Dude, I've opened every door so far. Perfect roll under the bullets. This revolver really, I don't know what game it reminds me of, but it's like you switch to it mad fast. What do you think? We should go straight across or down?
We go straight across.
Which one has the chest that we have to go to first? I think this is the secret. Well, we have this, except this
Oh.
is the first time.
Sorry, I have my healing.
Definitely walked. Ah, he
How did
hurts
he
you
even
when
hit you? Oh.
You can't melee him.
No, there was a guy on the stairs and he threw an axe at you.
Yeah, but you can't melee that guy either.
Oh yeah, you can't. He's on fire.
Nah, I can. You can.
You
It's reminding
legit.
me of Fallout.
That's why you just died.
I know. Or maybe it was just my time. Ding. Did that just die instantly, or did you just hit
I shot him.
Why is your gun doing so much damage?
Critical hit damage.
I have it. Ooh, imagine they came out with a Halo game. They haven't in a while. Just like Halo Reach. They could have just copied Halo Reach and then made it in a different time setting. That's all they needed to do. 343 still can win everyone back just by doing that. They just have to copy what was before. And they tried, but then they ruined it. They were like, the idea was to copy it, and then they stopped copying it. You know? They were like, by the way, we're not making oceans or any water. They even have a submarine scene in the trailer, just like to show that there's oceans.
Oh yeah.
Things that could have been. I wanted to drive my Warthog through fields of rhinos, and I thought it was next gen because like it's the next gen Xbox game. I was like, okay. There will be giant. You know Halo Reach when you have a big field battle cutscene and you're all driving at each other? I was like, maybe we can get that. And then we got nothing even close. We basically got Far Cry Primal except Halo. Where...
Not bad.
No, maybe it's not Primal. I like the Far Cry games. But that's not Halo. That's a Far Cry game.
But I like Far Cry.
I know, I don't like it when it's Halo though.
It's true.
Halo, it was just like killing people after killing people. That's what it felt like. It didn't really feel like missions or anything.
Ooh.
Hello.
You legit brought up the
I said, whoop. I was just surrounded by four.
Great! More bad
Ooh,
news!
I like that. Alright, get behind you.
Yo, watch out! Oh, God. Okay, hold on.
Death pays all debts.
I didn't
Okay.
know if you meant like get behind me because you saw that or.
No,
what?
I said you get behind you, meaning you get the bad guys behind you. I didn't know there was a monster.
Oh, because I'm like, alright,
I was
I'll
shooting
get
the guy in
behind you,
front.
but I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
No,
he just
I was like,
came
get behind
behind
you.
you and just killed you instantly.
It does say that sound like get behind me. That's the same exact tone it was.
Oh, remember, there's a big guy, so.
Yep. I'm gonna be scared of that one. That thing just... I didn't die instantly, it like held me with its knives, and then after a second I died.
Top off. That must be an enemy.
They sound like they're saying drop off the whole time. Every
It
single
does.
time. Oh, what in the miss shotgun shots? Stop it. He hurt me. There's one more coming. You're good. The other one's far.
Magic stone.
We can do this. I've never seen an enemy that could kill me. Remnant.
There we go.
Now I just keep thinking of like Halo and Gears multiplayer. So I'm looking competitive against these things. Is that behind us or something? Watch out next to you. It might jump off this. I guess you've seen it. Whoa. I like when the enemy is just like going. That guy had no issue with me being there. Whoa, you scared me so bad I thought the bad guy shot him.
Will do.
I don't know if you like just keep shooting or if you're consciously not hitting me, but it's very close. I gotta put this down first. We'll move forward. Whoa, what are you doing here? He's just trying to join the group.
Watch out!
I come? What? What the? That was... Got you. I wasn't gonna use this, but I will now.
Wow, that guy's dumb.
You should buy that. It can shoot a little acid ball at enemies too. And it recharges. I'm already halfway recharged. I don't like you! Ah! It cost me my soul. I took that hit for you. It hit me first instead. Alright. 16 shotgun bullets left. 28 pistol bullets.
Yeah, I just gave myself a max ammo.
That's not a lot.
Alright, don't go up there.
Just assume the thing's coming from behind us. I don't know where it spawns. Do you?
Right behind us. Once we go up these stairs, I think it comes.
I think. Oh no, it's water drops. There's a splash of water on the stairs. What is that? There were. Oh, he dodged my last bullet. I hit him. The revolver makes a clicking noise.
Oh, we can just
I
go this
needed
way.
to pick up the ammo.
Where's the big guy?
I'm fully listening. It's quiet. Too quiet. Do you have scan?
I don't, but I do see people.
Ready? Let me charge my shotgun so I can get the flower. And I have the flower. They're coming. Make sure he's not coming from behind. Feels like death itself. So far, so good.
I know, right?
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Run for your life, probably. Let's just try to make it to the end.
Dude, there's a crystal to the left. We can make it.
Holy shit, I'm pretty scared. I'm not even gonna turn around. Okay, we're fine. I turn around just so I can look. I'm pressing X and it's not working. It won't let me. It won't let me. It's not
Wow.
safe. Kill nearby enemies. Help. Ah.
That's so upsetting.
It has Dragon Ball powers. We can kill it.
Kill it.
Alright, it's oh shit. Yeah, what up? I meant to say punk. I said punk. Shoot. Ah! It can be everywhere! Alright, let's go. I reloaded and it murdered. Dude, how'd you die?
As
All you
soon
have to do
as
is,
you
like, shoot
died,
just-
I was like, shoot, I have to go over there and help them. And then I died.
We did it.
No, wait, come back, no, stop. Why are we
When we
going?
come back, I didn't even do anything.
No, this way, we skipped something. Okay.
You're like, stop running.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Reduces incoming damage by 50%. Not too bad. Oh, increases
fine.
enemy awareness.
Oh shit. And we're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, well, if we're gonna put on that on, might as well put on the other thing.
Oh, what do you mean? I took it off.
No, I have the Ring of the Admiral on. Increased damage received by 300%. But I have a 15% boost. Why, you don't want either of them?
I didn't really want them on.
I'll see what happens. I just can't get hit. Hitless run.
You might do more
Do you think that thing will come back?
Nah.
Let's try to kill it.
You wanna... What are you trying to do?
If I stand in this doorway, he might come.
Why do you want to kill him?
Because in Dark Souls, there's bosses, and you gotta kill every boss.
Yeah, but that guy disappeared and he ain't coming back.
Nah,
Well, he
there's
might
like,
come back.
you have to, by the way, enemies found out because of our increased Awareness range.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
You get that way. Tell me if you need help. I missed. You're already running low, you just are. To be fair, I only have 21 pistol bullets left. Thing.
Yo,
More things.
these things
Keep
like
going.
so fast. You're running through all of them. What is? Oh my gosh! There's so many enemies. What is wrong with you?
I can't tell. I can only see one.
Ah!
Where are you?
For all the enemies to me, you just kept running and running.
You're behind me, right? Oh, what happened?
You deserve it.
I don't even know what you were talking about.
You put that ring on, and every enemy from 200 like this, like, following.
Yes.
They came from behind everything. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep running.
They came from below. No, I needed to pick up the iron. As you know, being a Dark Souls player, you may die, but you keep the items. So you better pick up that item before you die, or else you're not getting back in that room. Probably. Emulator. Game Boy. That's legal. No. Watch, I could put down a flower if I was that concerned. Obviously, it wasn't that bad. Dude, let me go to the flower.
There's people behind us.
You're behind us. That's what I was talking about.
Oh my god, he's alive.
I was just reloading, sorry.
I thought he was dead. I didn't even bother.
Yeah, odds or something. Oh, those red things on the ground are explosives. You can shoot. Nothing done. Why are you coming this way?
Alright, we're doing good.
Let's go. We're doing great. This looks cool. That looks like concept art right there. It doesn't even look real. It looks like a painting. Oh, imagine there was like a underground tunnel system that you didn't have to load in Fallout 76, so there was like parts of the road collapsed into the tunnel system below.
I do.
I increased my warrior thing.
Hang on, I got you. Ta-da!
Yeah, I can increase it again. More melee damage. Oh, bad guys. Sorry.
How many times can we level up?
Demons.
Yo, we need to kill that thing first. Dude, it's bringing it.
I
You have to kill it.
I got the exporter correctly. Is it dead?
No, back. I told you, your drain's orange.
I just almost died. Here's your heal.
Played enough video games to know that guy was a spawner.
Or you just saw him do it the first time.
No? It's not the
Like,
first time.
my experience in video games is taught.
Well, yeah, dude. Like, you can tell.
Dude, what do you mean? I just watched him do it. That's how I can tell.
Everyone okay?
No.
Every game follows video game logic.
What else is there? I didn't know they were there. That hurts.
Oh my god, I'm running out of ammo.
Kill. Get in the room. There's a hallway. Alright. There's like 15 feet back there to run.
I thought you were with me, that's my fault.
I was gonna say, don't get hurt.
Holy hell.
Stay back. Did you say holy hell from the ground? Relax. Okay. I'm coming.
Thank you.
Not enough room.
That was a life or death situation and we did fine, so I think we're getting better. This is an explosive and we were supposed to use it against them.
Left to
If they
right.
come, let's just blow them up. Alright, let's just wait. Alright, let's just wait and they'll blow up. Let's start waiting our ammo. Bring him here, bring him here. Come with me, yeah.
No, you forgot your things on. Oh my god, there's more enemies coming.
No, I know it's on.
Shoot, I have no ammo.
My plan was just to blow them all up at once. Or you shoot.
You handle those guys up.
I don't even know what is behind me, dude. I did not see that at all. I only heard it.
Where are all those other guys?
They're dead. As you know, I have my ring on that makes
I
in the
don't think you
healing
realize
room,
I have
man.
Witcher
You don't even have any health. Ah, why you got me killed? Because I'm just looking at you. Dude, you don't pay attention to your own health, and I have to look for you because
Dude,
you're
I
just not
have
healing
health
when you could be
potions.
healing.
Like, you don't understand.
Dude, that doesn't matter. You have to pay for them, and you only have a limited amount.
Oh
and
my
then you
gosh, I
run
have
out.
20 of
My
them.
thing
Jesus
recharges.
Christ.
It doesn't matter. That goes slower than this.
It doesn't matter because
That
you're worrying
literally
too much
didn't-
about
You
me.
didn't even use the health potion.
I
so
did
why does that
use-
change it? Your health didn't move, bro.
It did go up. Oh my gosh.
If it went up, that's not about it.
You just have to worry about yourself. You're focusing too much on
Dude,
me.
no, I don't. It's a
Yes.
co-op game. If you die, we mean yes. Freaking learn the rules, sir.
like
I have
Nazi
to
zombies.
revive you when
You
you go
need to
down.
focus
What do you
on
mean
yourself.
worry about yourself? What?
It's like Nazi zombies. You need to focus on yourself. Get your juggernog and everything.
Okay, so I just don't revive it.
We only use the revive when we can. I mean the healing. Like if a
Dude,
bolt,
the
like-
healing recharges. What are you not listening to? I can recharge it in 5 pistol bullets.
I know, but it feels like you use it the
No, it
worst
doesn't.
times.
You feel that way. I have 2 heal charges, and they recharge in like 8 pistol bullets. Why is it?
You
why
in
is
this
it-
ring. A lot of enemies.
Dude, this is the same distance as they would have found us.
You see, I have a perk that lowers that, but you're just making it so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but we don't need that. We're gonna kill them anyway. Scared
Yeah,
them. I'm
instantly
like Jake
dead.
Sully.
I had no idea there was someone behind me.
I'm the one with the insta-kill ring on. So if I get hit at all, I die. But it gives me more damage.
I can't think of one video game we've played that you like not wanted to put on extremely hard mode. Wow, I see that.
I'm not a baby, that's why. I've never de-aged myself to baby age. Why would I?
Yeah, but you never just want to play a game just
What
to
do you
like,
mean that?
play.
I play Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey on easy, and it's still way too hard, bro. It's impossible.
I guess it's just based on the person.
No, it isn't.
'Cause sometimes I don't
It's
want to
an
play games on
apocalypse.
hard mode.
Are you saying this is too hard? Because I was
No, it's not
laughing
even
about how
hard.
easy this is.
I think this is easy. I don't think it's that easy.
Dude, you were like, there's so many enemies. I was like,
Yeah.
good, this is fun. This is like Gears of War mission right now. This feels like Gears of War
yeah,
campaign.
but I hate when we have to
Not any
restart
harder
from the
than that.
very beginning.
No, dude, like I said, you just need to play Dark Souls.
Dude, I'm the one that originally played Dark Souls.
You're talking about gamer stuff. You have no gamer blood in you right now. This is a game. All old video games, you had to restart.
I know, but
Every single one.
shouldn't be dying.
Legendary Halo, you gotta restart.
Spawn is down.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. It's kind of crazy. It looks like a 2D game, and you're just holograms fighting each other. You're like a Walking Dead character with that sword.
Loaded?
This is so cool.
No, stop game. Stop pressing this.
Wow, you just slid for the first time in your life, huh? Did you even mean to slide?
No, I did. I was gonna die.
You told me about it, and then I forgot until now. Don't heal yourself when I have this right here.
You lay down.
Dude, this is what I mean, like, you just wasted for no reason. You're like the...
It's unlimited. Like, I can get this.
It's not unlimited. Mine's
It is.
unlimited. Dude, you don't have unlimited money, and you can all... You run out.
Oh, you
You're
get down?
not making any sense. It's worse. Like, why do you choose the worst option? There's only one good option when you
Dude, I'm
compare
just
the two.
on the go. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Ah, I can't stop moving.
I know,
I'm
but
down.
you chose to be, though. You could have come back.
Like, I'm just on the go. Oh my gosh.
I forgot that thing was gonna spawn in.
Alright. Fine. If you're gonna put that healing down, I will come to you. I just don't think about
Dude,
it, okay?
why are you... This has been the case
I just don't.
since
I'm just
we
doing
played
my
with
own
Lee.
thing. But if you're gonna put it
I
down,
bought
I will
it,
come
and I was
to
like,
you.
we're gonna do it.
Because it seems
Dude,
like...
why are you doing your own thing in this? This
Because
is
I can
co-op.
focus on myself. I can't focus on everything.
Dude, you literally need to get over this focusing mode. You should be able to focus on both people at the same time. That shouldn't be an issue.
Every time I focus on something else, I die. Like, I just
Yeah,
died
so
there.
friggin'
for
get
no
better.
reason. I didn't have to die last
Get
time.
good.
You're like, no, you should have came to my healing thing. Fine,
Dude,
I'll come to
I'm
your healing
fully
thing.
focused on you and me, but every time that I'm like talking about what you're doing, you're like, oh, stop looking at me. I can't think.
No, it's
I'm
not
on
even
fire.
that. It's like, I'm just trying to focus. I know I can do it. It's like, I don't even think
can't
about how
without help.
to
You can't do this solo.
I can.
No. Watch, next time you get down, I'll be like, oh, aren't you glad, orange, you glad I'm reviving? You'll be like, oh yeah.
Yo, go farther up and bring that spawner
I
over
can't,
here.
they're trying to... Some of them are just waiting. This is what you wanted.
You see it?
Nope. I didn't ask that thing to spawn unless you want infinite.
I figured if we killed it now, we could not have to worry about it.
I figure we kill all of these things first before we... And then we kill her instantly. Dude, how did I get hurt? What happened to me? Oh, I lit on fire, okay. Because my damage increased by 300%, so I should... alive. Alright, kill it as fast as possible. It didn't spawn. It's
Ooh,
It came through 3 of them.
that's not good. Not a good time. Not a good time.
I should have healed myself when I had the chance.
Ooh. Oh my god.
There's behind you. I'll watch the lone wolf cutscene I'm like your fallen helmet. No, do it in here.
No. Stop.
What happened? You're going crazy. The voices.
Alright, how you guys going? I'm making a loop for you. This is the
As
play.
far as I can see, everyone disappeared out there.
This is the plan. I'm here.
Let's go. See, I couldn't be alive without you.
Watch my back!
Gotcha. I'm trying to shoot. Oh, I'm out of ammo. There's more. There's more. I'm taking this ring.
Ooh, yeah, I have like no ammo.
I needed the ring so that we could kill him faster. Maybe if you put on the ring too,
I'm not putting that ring on.
then we'll have 30% damage increase total. We'll just both be one hit.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to beat this game.
Can you be perfect? I can be perfect.
Good for you. Alright.
Healing ray, bam. Scrap complete. Taking the ring off. But leaving the other one on. I have 20 shotgun bullets. This should be stealthy.
There was a spawner guy.
Oh no. Nah, I'm getting bullied.
You're one guy.
I'm bringing friends. Oh, I gotta go. I can put down a healing ray and make it to me.
Oh my god, long ammo. Fine.
We did it. I have
Eyes
14
on.
shotgun bullets
Might not
left.
be over.
Unless this is handgun ammo. There's stairs in this room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what about this room? There's stairs in this room too. Meet you upstairs. What happened? What's going on up here? Yeah.
Alright, good.
Roll. Ah, don't do that. Hurts. I knew it was a dead end, so I was like, we should explore here first. This is reminding me of like Final Fantasy or something. Or more like Scarlet Nexus. Wow, this is Scarlet Nexus right here. We should be able to telekinesis these trains, right?
Yes, I was thinking that actually. Kasane, help me.
I need light.
On it.
Oh, that's a great game. Dude, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm like, all powers unite, and I just activate everything.
I do that,
I
and then
start
oh
throwing
wow,
stuff.
look at this. Heaven.
Heaven says, oh nope, it said to Subway. Oh,
Wow, beautiful.
dude, I can't wait for Starfield. I still need to know. What do you think? Multiple starts? But that's a brand new thing for Bethesda games. They said that a long time ago, like 2 years ago. You think they got rid of it? And it's
No.
one Bethesda start now?
Will there be multiple starts? Unless it's like a Skyrim. I'd be okay with that.
That's... Well, they said if you want... All I know is that they said if you wanted to be... Where are we? It doesn't say.
Nah, it doesn't.
It said if you wanted to start as a worker on the ocean planet, just at a bar, you could do that. That's what the quote said. So I don't know if that's still a thing. This is it.
Yo, this is the farthest I've gone. Oh my gosh.
You didn't make it past this, or did you make it past
I
this?
think
part?
I did make it past this, but I remember doing this.
Probably playing on infinite difficulty. Dude, I even knew that this difficulty was fake because the movie was like, when the apocalypse is coming, you're gonna hide. You're gonna save the goddamn world. The guy was like, when you put it like that. Does that say World Star on that sign?
Oh,
That definitely says World Star. Where I'm aiming.
World Star Airlines.
World Star. No, that's probably, they're gonna copyright my video. You said our name twice.
Down here.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
I was like a kid playing and you were just supervising. Alright. I don't have any fire shotguns, so... Yo, is this gonna play a cutscene probably? This is what I live for, cutscenes.
I can't spoil it.
Damn it. It's like Batman game.
Gotta keep playing.
Arkham Asylum. What was that? You hear that?
So, another seeks the Root's counsel. Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the Root Mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the Root speaks. What is it you seek?
Odds if I hit B, it will break it.
Probably break it.
Alright, okay, awesome. Question. Our main goal is to get to the island where Kronos happened, but it's in a storm. But we also came here because the founder came here. Do I ask her how to get through the storm until the end of the game? Or do I ask her that we've been looking for the founder and he came to see you because the founder might know?
But the founder would know, right?
That's what we were coming here for, but I could also ask her just like how to get through it without the founder.
Yeah, but we're gonna need to find him regardless, aren't we?
The founder, consumed by desperation and pride, now gone beyond
Nope.
this world, an unwitting harbinger of... Could it be? Has the
That's
hour
Ford
come?
from Kronos,
Yes,
the grandfather.
clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden. This vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust?
I have some questions.
Ask, but I cannot answer what they must not know. Not while furled within their bows.
That makes sense.
We know how to find the path you seek, but they must not hear. Protect us you must, or nothing will be learned.
It's cool because that guy Ford that we're looking for got killed by the queen of the Krell, or the Pan, in Kronos, and then we avenged them. So if we did find him, we could be like, yo bro, you know that lady that killed you guys? We fucked her up. Alright, I'm asking her who she is.
This vessel, once a child, now a watcher, awaiting the end of a beginning. A prophecy. You
Where's the path I seek?
far. The path twisted and gnarled. The snarl and skein of the world. Oh, no more can be said while tethered to root. We've seen
Why are you helping me?
all till time is undone. Many misfortunes, but you, the most bright. The dreamers are dead. The dragon unbound. The spy
Oh, shit,
serves
my bad.
no purpose, but a warrior might.
I don't know what you did.
The root will
Alright,
not
do what you gotta do.
release this vessel without consequence. You must defend us.
Okay, I'm ready.
Dude, I was making a loud noise on my left the whole time.
Let's do this.
Alright, you get that side, I get this side. If you run on an enemy, switch sides. We're golden.
Oh,
whoa.
Archer, that's not you. I
Oh.
thought you were my friend.
Get out of here, Lee. That guy was blind. I just dodged bullets without meaning to. Alright. I have the flower still.
She's really digging herself out of this. Archers.
Whoa, I dodged it by accident. Okay, let's go. Flower. We gotta kill you. Put him down a healing rate.
Damn it. They're just... Dude, you gotta stop them. They're gonna hurt her. They're killing her. Stop them. Do something. No.
I can't, sorry.
The entire time I was just watching you. It was very
Yeah, I was in
sad.
battle. Ooh, I like when we get thrown out like that. I also realized I should have taken my helmet off if I was gonna be in a cutscene. Nothing cooler than a Dark Souls cutscene that you only see one time, and you have your helmet off, or like you're in the perfect armor for it or something.
Oh.
A lot of scrap, dude. Alright, let's do this. Dude, only 2 minutes? What? Okay. I feel like you shot me. It was those archers that missed me. No! I dodged those.
That's not good.
I just wanted it to die. One of the archers has me.
What were you even doing? I was trying to
Dude,
defend
killing
this
the
lady.
We can't unless we go over there and kill the archers.
Oh, I guess you're a shotgun guy.
The only way to kill those archers is to put a shotgun to their head.
Yeah,
And it
I
takes like
just
4
sniped.
bullets. Yeah, but that takes 2. Get all the stuff. be the forward, you be the back. You just tell me when you need it. Hopefully no one gets... Don't shoot. Pick stuff up too.
Flower.
Flower? Let's go.
I figured the flower would help us.
I'm healing you. Oh, I guess. If I was you, I would have just taken SP plus. I missed.
You got a big guy coming in.
Alright. Don't let anyone get to the queen. It's your job. My job is to distract us.
The bonds begin to slip.
Wow, we both
I
just
didn't meant
died.
to shotgun him. I didn't mean
What
to.
does the flower do? It shoots things, right?
No, it distracts them and shoots like one thing at the thing that attacks it.
Oh. I guess it's still useful.
So it's like only like one burst of acid or two. It depends on how long it lives. But they can break it. Like it's basically a turret that barely shoots. Go, go, go. That thing is gonna book to her, so we have to stop before it gets there. Let's see how many of these chairs we got. I have a nice system with my shotgun in here. Just dodged an archer by accident. My face! I'm coming to you. I tried to shoot before he got me. I should have rolled. I should have rolled.
There you go.
Switch. Haha, switch.
Behind you, behind you, behind you!
Whoa, wait, what? Oh no! Okay, ignore him, get off. Reload shotgun. Fire thing.
Good idea.
This is salvage. Attack the thing, you stupid.
Just survive for another
He
20
is
seconds.
attacking you. He's attacking it over you. The exact opposite of what we need. Dude,
Okay.
those things had to have spawned right next to her. Or that thing just booked to her. How did you get this mushroom, or did you already have it in your inventory?
Prepare.
What mushroom?
The plant.
Oh, I already had it. I think you told me to buy it, so I did.
It was pretty cheap. That guy got tabletopped by our bullets. The only thing is, I like the shotgun kills him fast, so if I stay near the window, I can kill him. Dude, I could see the fire before she even hit. I got hit with an axe. I'm gonna use the heal. It's scary out there. Alright. It's time. I just one shot guys.
Recruit incoming! Here comes more of them!
Awesome.
Wow, I didn't know that was coming.
I marked it for you. I thought didn't think I had to say words.
Did your plant kill you?
Nope. I got hit with an axe.
Oh, it looked like your plant just killed you.
It went through the plant. I marked him, sir.
I think I heard him, but I just ignored him because I didn't think he'd be that fast. I really underestimate
Didn't
these
do
enemies.
anything to me. He just went right to you.
I'm a danger.
They really prioritize. You're not even a party leader.
I am the danger.
Yo, Elden Ring was mad fun. I wonder, do you think I screamed when we co-opted it? Like without the mics? Remember when we played and we fought those people and I had to defend you?
Oh yeah.
And the horse rider was attacking us while it was happening? That was awesome. People always talk about like the multiplayer aspects being like the random aspects being the most fun, and they really are, but they only happen like once in a while, unless you play it all the time.
Well, if it was fun, but like you need people to play the multiplayer.
I go, I'm healing us, don't move, and it's the one time you ever leave this area. She just shot right at the queen.
Oh.
Someone's killing the root mother. You should be good as long as you dodge that guy and the arrows. There's an archer. You're lucky you just stepped forward. Only 2 left. Oh, there's 1 behind you. 2 behind you.
They are desperate. Oh my
4
gosh.
behind you. 5 behind you. 6 behind you. Holy shit, bro. You got your life is over. There's no way you get out of this.
Leave her alone.
How are we gonna do this?
There's 2 more seconds. I can survive. No.
Oh, that's why. Think she's alive? You
Dude.
died?
No, the big guy ran towards her because it was 2 seconds and swung her. Literally
Oh, he
killed
killed
her.
her.
I couldn't stop him. That's crazy.
Alright, basically
this
we
game
just
is mad
distract the guys.
smart. Do you think like
I didn't
the
even think
AI know this stuff? Because like that dude
Yeah.
legit went towards her knowing we were gonna win.
He chooses one of us to go at.
We just need to
Like,
survive. That's all we need to do.
I didn't even realize there was a timer until you said the 2 seconds. Like I knew, but every time it starts, I forget. My hammer's strong. I keep putting my trait points in the hammer.
Like, you put in mind to different things. I get good XP from this though.
I know. I'm trying to lock on like a Star Sword. What am I doing? Got shot with an archer bullet.
Heal yourself.
Don't you touch my plane. It's all about the crazy.
Alright, I didn't know there was 3 of them.
It's all about the crazy rolls. I thought there was 2, but
There's
I
2.
can't believe we both just got hit like that. And I was like, oh, all we have to do is roll like crazy, and we dodge everything, and then I get killed.
Well, at least the good thing is we're getting mad points.
Dude, you gotta play Last of Us 2 this summer. So tell me when you have 6 days.
Okay.
Bro, that skin on a Rocky Road, I forgot about it. But this is kind of like it. Just in the gameplay.
Alright.
Alright, 2 minutes. That means we could die. Where, I mean, it's okay if we don't kill it. Just go. Can't die.
There's 3 archers. No, the root mother! I had to stay in front of her. She was gonna die.
No!
The archers are really destroying her, bro.
You seen this shit? My health.
That's mad sad.
There was nothing I could do because maybe I dodged in the other direction, but either way I just stood up and got shot, so.
I thought you were trying to pick me up and I saw you reload.
No, I was rolling to dodge one of the attacks and then got arrowed. Should have rolled the other way.
Wow, wasn't doing much for me.
The flower only attracts a few attacks. I'm ready. I thought you were a bad guy. Ready to light you up. He's like, how'd you get around there? My hammer's strong. Oh!
Wow! All those went straight towards you. Holy crap.
We're good.
Yeah, as soon as you got down, I knew we were dead.
There's too many.
You gotta watch out for those archers. I got to as well.
Tell them to spawn less.
It's not even that. They're not even hard to kill. It's just the fact that those 2 arrows do mad damage.
Everything is just hard to kill. I'll change my weapon.
Who's next?
Wow, this is how you play, bro? I can't even. This is hard to aim. My pistol does more damage than the hunting rifle, I feel like. Is that the case? It is. My pistol does more damage than hunting rifle.
Cover me!
This only does 22.
Dude, your Magnum? Mine does 78.
Must have upgraded it.
Why didn't you use it?
Oh my god, what is wrong with me? It's happening
Dude, I thought you
every
knew.
single time. It's my fault. I honestly, God. No, you know what it is? I see him going towards you, so I'm like, alright, he's going towards you. They always come for me. I just, that's
He
so
didn't
dumb.
come towards me at all. He went right to you.
They always come towards me. They're like, yeah, let's just ignore this guy and go for him.
Well, now that you know, you'll be prepped.
One more kill, I can low level.
Bum, 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 bum,
Our
bum,
teamwork went
bum,
up to
bum.
5.
You increased it?
I have.
I have 4 trait perks. Oh dang. Revive speed. Oh wait. Weak spot damage. That's a big perk. Meaning everything's dead. My weak spot damage multiplier with the shotgun would be crazy. If that's actually multiplying the damage by multiples, it's doing like 100% damage. I gotta check that out. I'm bleeding! Stop shooting my queen! Ah!
What?
See, that didn't even try to hurt you. It just went for
Okay.
no! Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, alright, from now on, if any of us gets down from the archers, we gotta focus on the archers.
Dude,
There's
you
no way
had
we
a-
can pick each other up with those things alive.
You had one sticking out of your chest and one sticking out of like your neck. Alright, my shotgun does 195 damage, meaning that if I have this new trait, plus 4%, wait, plus 4% of that, so it's only gonna do like
Yeah, I can't upgrade my
8
hunting
extra.
rifle anymore. So I can get forged iron.
I thought it was a multiplier. It's not a multiplier.
This ain't good.
Archers!
Oh my gosh, I don't have enough time.
We're good. We're good. We're doing. Taking extra step.
I'm in trouble.
If your health gets that low, you need less stuff. Like me, I'm gonna bleed to death. Heal! Ah! I just hope they didn't get over the thing. It didn't even heal me. Ah!
Oh, I didn't know you were down, dude.
You didn't hear my blood-curdling scream right there?
No, I thought you got hit and you were fine. That's my bad. I took the hit thinking you would be okay.
Ah, that was your mistake. Letting yourself die.
Dude, those air guys do not like you.
All
They
the stuff is gone.
always seem to, like, hurt you. And it's like, I don't even notice them half the time.
You know, if you just tap A, it does attack stuff. Ah, this guy just threw an axe through the wall. Kill the archer.
There's like 2 axe guys.
Were you
running.
looking right at it?
No, I didn't even pay attention to the other guys. The axe guys say they're active.
Alright, the name of the game is distraction. Don't let them hit the root motherfucker.
Don't falter!
I get this guy with the Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that guy. Kill yourself. Just throw a plant or something. I can't make him stop. He won't stop.
Yeah, I see. I threw my plant, but he still ignored it the first time. I hate that guy. Okay. Let's do this.
Whatever.
Alright. I can pick you up faster. I got more health and more stamina.
This scammer is still trying to scam me.
I'd say ignore him.
It's like a fake thing. And then I said, alright, verify that you're real. He's like, oh, sorry, we actually can't verify it. And it's also 10 p.m. It's only 10 p.m. It's like a party time. Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Alright, so the main issue is that we can't kill that thing fast enough. And it's gonna decide to hurt her no matter what. Minute and a half. Alright, this archer's mine.
On! They weaken!
Get the other ones. Don't get arrowed. You heal like it's a Witcher game. That health potion is the most worthless thing I've ever seen. Sorry to say. Alright, he's here. "39 seconds.
Damn it, the arrow people, no! I knew they were gonna come.
He's not good.
Watch out, no! I don't
If you don't
understand.
get hit, we can live.
Yeah,
What
but
do you
they
mean?
want us to... They want us to stop 4 arrow guys, plus a big sword guy. And our guns aren't
No.
even doing that much damage.
The arrow guys are shooting us. If you just don't get hit, then they'll keep shooting us.
Yeah, but I feel
And
like
if
the
we
arrow
keep-
guys aren't even shooting them.
They're shooting me.
They're trying to get
How's
to that
often?
person in the center.
Yeah, but if we're standing there like we just were, they will keep targeting us, and then if we distract the root brute for 30 seconds, we'll be fine. Just don't let her get hit, and the root brute can't kill her anyway, so we should be fine. Like I just threw an arrow, or an axe through me. Not anything effective. And I one-shot him, one-shot him. I can now one-shot things with this shovel. Oh, I thought he was aiming at you.
They weaken!
Oh my god. Ah!
Oh, there's 3 of them. Alright, we're going.
I stuck.
Lock.
Oh no 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 no.
Ignore me, just do your thing. By the way, someone's killing the mother 1 foot away from you, you know that, right? Are you non-perfect?
There we go.
Bombs begin to slip.
Damn it. There was like 4 arrows in me. I couldn't stop that.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
you had so many arrows in you. Holy crap. Dude, those arrow guys are ruthless.
Bro, there was like normal enemies just hacking the mother to death, and you were just hanging out right next to them.
I was trying to get you up and everything. Once one of us goes down, it's basically game over.
We need to be able to distract everything.
Prepare.
Oh wow, there's a whole graveyard if you look outside. Oh, that's where they come from.
They were talking about like the dead returning, so maybe these things are the dead, but they call them dead wood. Remember the tree had like a person that strapped us in a chair?
Good.
One of them from your end just struck me. He can't be up there.
I
dare.
can't.
I just dodged an axe by accident. I immediately got punished for that. What?
Ooh, a power swing. That's cool.
New information. Archers are new killing. Tell me when the group respawns.
So,
Alright, I'll stay over here. Hopefully it all works out. I dodged instead of healing.
Sydney.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Dude, I thought I was gonna get hit, so I dodged instead of letting the healing finish. And I wasn't gonna get hit. It's pretty easy. I can one-shot most of these enemies with my shotgun. So why is it still not? Dude, there's a lot of games coming out in October. But I wish you could go back in time and play Gotham Knights with me.
Oh yeah, that
Because
game.
I want to play Gotham Knights, man. We would have so much fun. It's pretty cool, dude. People shit on it, but it is actually pretty. You choose the story by who you play as for each mission. So you literally decide, like, you know how the start was like, all right, who should go on this mission? That's how everything is. It's like you know what the next mission is, and you choose the person. These chairs have scrap in them.
There's 3 arrow people, oh my gosh.
We're good. 1 minute. I'm trying to save the root mother. Where are you? This is your location. Stick to the plan. Look at that. Look at that. You're supposed to stay here and shoot the archers while I run around and kill everything.
Yeah, but you weren't
Because if
doing
you
it.
stand in front of her, they won't shoot them. I mean, they won't shoot her. You have to make sure no one hits the root mother.
As long as none of us gets down, we'll be okay. The main
No,
issue.
if no one hits the root mother. Because I could do it solo, but the big thing has to not kill her. So if she hasn't gotten hit at all, then you're gonna kill her. Bam. I missed. What?
Oh,
That's at this point. Good time though, good time.
Dude, my mic was muted the entire time.
What?
Now we're good.
You need to heal yourself.
I need healing. Oh.
I'll heal you. I tried to stop it.
Hold on! Recruit incoming!
Ignore. Good. Good. Stop him. Okay, you're not supposed to die. You have to distract him. Get him away from there. And don't get hit.
Okay, well then.
Dun, 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 dun. It's gonna happen. Oh. Hey. What are you waiting for?
Oh, just waiting on you.
I'm waiting on you. No, I'll just fix my shirt. Still have to fix it. That's why I wasn't doing it, because I wasn't sitting. Am I dead?
Yeah,
Stepped
they
away for
came
2
mad
seconds.
quickly. Don't worry, I got you.
It's hot enough that I can feel like a light fever headache, but it's just in the heat. Like if I pooped in it. Help! The thing right in front of you shot me.
You getting down is not a good thing.
I didn't know what to do.
Oh, well, I can't do this.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you just cannot get down. Like, I can't.
Dude, you didn't protect me.
Dude, there's 3 arrow guys. I can only take down 1 at a time.
Yeah, and the one right in front of you shot me.
Well,
I'm
it's
not
not
looking at
my
you.
fault. Focus on the
Why did he
area.
teleport to you? That's your area. You shouldn't have shot me. Get your arrow guys in check.
You're the one supposed to be killing your arrow guy.
No, I'm not. I shoot them with my shotgun, but then they teleport. I can chase them around. I can kill these things in one shot. Why'd it throw an axe? I thought it was not. I thought it was throwing an arrow. The archer shot the boot mother. Whoa, I didn't know there was a third. 2 archers down. We're good. I say you take it best as flat. You're 46 seconds.
Oh.
Where the hell did that come from, bro? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Dude, you voluntarily getting hit isn't gonna help anyone.
I thought I could hit.
Instead of hitting the face. What do you
Dude,
mean? He was
please don't
standing
get
1
that.
foot away. He didn't even move. He just swung.
Alright, give me a second.
That was so perfect.
No, it wasn't.
Do you think it would start without you being in there? I don't think it would. Well, let's see. Maybe I can do it myself. And then you join the party like a hero in the end and save me. Fast X was a great movie. Every movie that people hate. It was a genuinely good movie. The Fast and Furious franchise, I mean, it wasn't like the best one. That franchise showed me everyone's just a hater. They can't have fun while watching movies. Even just one franchise. Like, that's about car stuff. Like, about the people getting wicked lucky. They even talk about it in the movies, like, how lucky are we getting? Like, this shouldn't be, whatever. It has to be taken very seriously, or else it's rated bad.
I'm bleeding. Shit, next guy.
Guy's like, shut up. They laughed in that I shot with an arrow. I didn't even know it was here. Dodge. Damn healing tank. 50 seconds. Alright.
Wow, ignored
No.
my plan. Went straight to her.
Don't worry.
Coming towards me.
Come over here.
Stupid ass. Don't. Focus on that guy.
He doesn't care though, he won't turn around. That's what I'm saying. If he comes here, we lose. We only have 11 seconds left. We have to just distract him before he gets to her. 11 seconds. 11 seconds. Count that out right now, we would have been done. If you didn't get axe hit. Nah. It's like, unless we're standing in between her, he'll go to her and then not leave. That's why you have to stay up there. For some reason I want to play Nier Automata, even though I've watched most of the game from Lawrence. This thing looks like it's aiming at you, and it hits me. Imagine I still had the one-hit kill rank.
They weaken.
Cover me! Hold on!
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to knock the shot. Doing great. Up until when we died. There was only 11 seconds in between us and victory.
Nah, we
And then
dead.
she's gonna purge them all.
Prepare.
Just stay up there. And use your marksmanship stuff. And
How does that hit me?
see, this is what happens.
Dude, that shouldn't even hit me. We both hit him at the same time.
What?
Dude, how did you... What?
I tried to dodge, it didn't dodge.
Watch my back! Archer!
The archer guy.
We gotta get back in there. This has been our first mission. Just find this lady. Where did he even come from? Healing me.
Oh my gosh! All right,
Don't shoot the queen, no. Take your Estus.
Right. Oh my gosh! I can't dodge all these.
You actually have to keep dodging, you just gotta dodge. What killed me? It's okay, there's plenty of time. If you think about how much time there is until Remnant 2, there's like 48 hours or more. This game's only like 1 hour. We'll be done in no time. What did I just drink? A potion?
I need water. That's what I need.
Just saying that.
I'm in trouble.
I'm healing. How am I healing? Oh, I used it. These things are only 2 crystal headshots.
Wow.
It's real unfortunate, I just decided.
Dude, why isn't she giving us 3 archers now? I don't get it.
Because it knows we're good enough for it. We can do it. It's been an hour and a half since we started the stream. We got through the subway tunnels and then we came out here.
Just boosted our teamwork one more time.
Huh?
I just boosted our teamwork skill.
Oh. You're right, I have points. 90 seconds left.
I'm in trouble.
Okay, this game is...
Yeah, where did you guys come from? There was no one next to me. That's so sad.
Bro, I take out the plant, I press the trigger, it didn't shoot the plant, so I tried to roll and got stuck on a wall. My character did a roll in place. I'm speed.
Wow, that was like the one time we only got one.
This is easy.
Shit. Okay.
I feel like if I played with a clone of myself, then we could beat it right away. Because it feels easy to me.
It's not easy because there's two of us.
It's pretty easy.
Because if one of us gets down, it screws up the mojo.
No way. Getting down isn't even a problem. I've never gone down once. I increased my headshot damage, so I'm going crazy. I just got the urge to play Pokemon for some reason, even though it just sounded like mine. I'm doing perfect.
It's just these arrow guys.
I was
like,
mid-roll. Why did I
there's
get
just too many of them.
They're easy.
I can't do my max damage, but I like legit. It's just
Killing the queen. Rupper's here. Go. I tried to stop. Dude, stay on the pedestal. I don't know why you're leaving. You had a good plan going. And
dude,
then you
it's
just
the
decided-
arrows. I'm not even messing with you.
Dude, just stay up there and go back.
We've
and forth.
only had
Then you
one
can
arrow
see
guy
every arrow
one
guy.
time. No, you don't understand. They teleport behind you, and I don't even notice it, so I die.
Did you say we haven't killed an arrow guy?
No, we've only had one arrow guy, like one round, and every other
Yeah,
round's been like 3 to 4 arrow guys.
Yeah, I expect like 6.
That's good.
It's easy.
Nah, it's not easy. If I can't beat something within 10 minutes, it's not easy.
I can do it.
It means my brain is not better. Like I can't do it.
Dude, just get rid of it.
Nah,
That's all
like
what people
any
say.
game, like any mission should be done within 10 to 20 minutes. What?
That's not true.
Should be too, because we're better.
Dude, some math problems that in college take like 20 minutes.
I'm good at
One
math problems.
That's not an entire mission. Book chapters take like 45 minutes.
Fight on. They weaken.
I got hit from behind. A minute left.
Good work.
Here we go. Stay up there. Stay up there. That way I know I can be down here and I can distract them. All you have to do is dodge. And tell me when you need help. Assume every archer is aiming at you already because it's their team.
Get one of the arrow guys down. No!
I tried to use my healing thing. I stopped moving. Wow, you didn't see that?
I was reloading midway, dude. I was about to tell you I should the other arrow guy down. We're doing great. My fault for thinking that. I'm sorry.
Dude, I did a roll, and then I needed to heal, so I was putting down the, the healing thing, and got hit the moment I pressed the bumper.
Dude, I was thinking how we're gonna do it, and then my positive thinking got us killed.
It's that easy. As long as you stay up there and shoot the people, then they can't get to you, because I'm down here killing them, and then you're shooting from afar, so you make sure nothing gets close. And I'm just killing as fast as possible. And distracting. So if the queen doesn't get hit, then that brute will be too far.
Here's the wizard. Archer.
Go back up there. 1 minute left. Alright, I'll distract.
The bonds
Get
begin
over
to
here.
slip.
That's it.
Don't falter.
Your only goal is to not get killed. And shoot something when you're not dodging. Because as long as you're alive, then everything's fine. I can keep this guy over here. 26 seconds. Keep your head on a swivel. He's coming to you. He doesn't care. You have 11 seconds.
Leave her alone. I really thought you died.
Though I was gonna let her die and you die just to see if we had enough time. Sorry, I need the scrap from underneath you.
Thank you, child.
Alright, tell me how to reach the atoll.
I have the information you seek. I will aid you. We will fight it together. First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our kind. In the place you call the ward. I know the way. We shall meet again.
We did it!
Good stuff. Nice, nice.
Wow. Mother's blessing.
Wow, reduced.
Mother's beware.
Bag's full.
Mother's beware.
Oh, fit.
Yeah, good
Alright,
job.
now I check my thingies. Ah, we take less arrow damage. Cool.
Bag's full.
Good work. Now I have to talk to her again.
All will be answered in due time.
I see.
Questions can wait. I need rest first.
That's true, dude. She was just gonna cheer for mad long.
That's fine. We've all sat for long periods.
Okay, this is the...
This is the farthest you went?
Yep, so whatever we're doing forward, it's brand new to me.
Good. It's all been brand new to me. It's very hot.
I know, this water's like heaven right now.
I'm gonna go through this door. Break until I spawn it. Bah.
Dummy.
Yo, it's been 100 minutes. If you wanna keep going, I'm gonna go pee and then come back.
Okay.
I'm thinking of all the stuff that I have to do and I'm getting stressed out. Don't talk to the mother if she's here without me. I'll be back.
Okay.
Ugh. I'm not in the mood for chat. Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way bringing a human-root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us. All right then. I've got work to do.
Good to... Certainly.
What? Fine. Let's have a look. Yeah, good. Now go. Ugh. I'm not in the mood for chat.
So long.
That, root mother? She ain't all there, rambling on about constructs. Well, anyway, as long as she's fighting on our side, I'm not complaining.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer root. No longer human. It is age you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder. He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth. It is a crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth, as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you. Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive. Ask. I have lost much since the war began, but I have gained much in return. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you. A gatekeeper, a protector, one and the same. The root stakes a claim that must not be. The keeper alone stems the flood. But for how long? To some, perhaps. To others, he may yet offer a path to redemption. Cessation, the harbinger of silence. The root seeks serenity. Among ashes, either they fail, or we will. A choice I made long ago. I thought it would turn the tide, but tides cannot be turned by thought alone. Desperation made me, child. It will make you as well. Dreams only, faded and tattered. The founder, Andrew, and I were together before the root. Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer. Very well. This may help you on your journey. Tread carefully, child. The portent returns. This may... Tread carefully, child.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
The new bonded entity is vastly different from previous one. Visual recordings are dim, but the audio is greatly enhanced, so much so that our equipment cannot accurately record it at all. The new Guardian is belligerent towards the inhabitants, malicious even. I suspect it shares memory with the previous Guardian, consciously or not, and knows what the Fuzzies did, and treats them accordingly. Fascinating. Did they do it again here? Or they just ran the same experiment in different places? The Fuzzies are like the Krell. Sounds like the high-ups are planning an honest-to-God physical expedition to one of the worlds. Neville has requested all operations managers to submit recommendations. Given the things we've seen since bringing the castle online, the Guardian, the root creatures, the massacres, I think it's obvious what our stance has to be. June 20th, 1968. Summer compilation. Cass's equipment is going bonkers. Cass is what they're calling whatever, like, experiment. It keeps resetting itself to a specific set of parameters, not just the dreaming harness, but the recording equipment, diagnostics, even life support. The effect seems to be coming from Cassa herself, but none of us understand. Oh, maybe she's the dreamer. Per procedure, we've tried to sedate, reboot Cassa. Maybe she's not. That has proven impossible. System ignores our commands, sedation. Reg tried physically administering the drugs, of course, but the system automatically applied a reversal agent. I'm concerned if we try to overpower the system, we will end up killing the dreamer. On the other hand, that may be our only option. If this feedback loop doesn't resolve itself, we'll continue our observations for now, but after what happened with Gabriel and Clementine, I'm worried. They're everywhere. The root creatures from Cassa's world. Yo, so Cassa, whatever Cassa machine, got turned. We were unprepared. How could we be? They attacked so quickly. Reg is dead. So many are dead. We've lost contact with the wards 16 and 17. Maybe others. Do you remember what ward numbers it was in Kronos? Was it 17? Pretty sure 17 is where we killed the dragon, right? Right? Wait, I can't hear you. Hello? Try again? You're not making any sound.
What do you mean? I'm making perfect sound.
The party overlay is making a thing, but it's very low.
I don't understand. Like this,
There you are.
I'm gonna have to put it in my mouth. Hang on.
It was like you weren't even
You
there
can't
at all.
understand me. I don't know why. It
Now I
must be
can
my
hear you
mic.
clear.
I'm gonna have to get a new one. This is just not working anymore.
You literally say that every day for like months.
I know, but I'm gonna have to because this is just ridiculous. The mic is just too short enough so you can't hear me.
You could literally just get a skull candy mic from like the next CVS you pass. They're after the dreamers. They killed all. These are the root creatures. Killed all but Cassa already. It's just a matter of time, except they aren't pounding on our door. Everyone hid in Cassa's room, so they're not pounding on our door. They must know we're in here. If they're after the dreamers, why would they leave us alone unless Cassa sees the gate? That's what I have to do then. We don't have any other choice. If we leave this room, they'll slaughter us. And if I'm wrong, well, one more dead dreamer won't matter much if we're all dead. So she went and tried to kill Cassa. It's done. The system fought us at every turn. Then the root creatures began pounding at the door as that they knew what we were trying to do. But it's over. She's dead. And the roots are still out there. We're preparing to make one final run for it. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll die if we stay here. Harsgard's dreamer was in a feedback loop too, which was the dragon guy that we unplugged.
Yep.
We have to tell them if I was right about her being the gate, then blah 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 file corrupt. So the dragon and the roots might be different. I don't know. Or they're the same and they just came through two gates. Draft.
I really don't know.
Red crystals weren't anything we thought, Reg. They're not power sources at all. They're conduits through space. I wouldn't have believed it. Wait until you see what they're doing. Connecting test subject dreamers. They'll call them to some kind of guard. They call them... Oh, wait. They're connecting test subject dreamers to some kind of guardian entities in other worlds. I don't mean other planets. I mean parallel worlds side by side with Earth, but completely inaccessible apart from the crystals. Ford and Harsgard, you remember Captain Ford. He was the recruitment official who visited us at the university. Have a few dreamers on an atoll offshore. That's where we took the boat. In the preliminary reports sound like fairy tales. Fauns, goblins, even magic. Of course, it can't actually be magic, but it certainly feels like it based on our current understanding of physics. It's hard to explain without being able to show you. They won't let that happen until your transfer goes through. I don't even know if they'll allow this letter to go. So this was the person that died. The red person.
Oh.
So our ward already has 2 dreamers connected. I'm supervising activation of a third in a few days. Gabriel, they call him. I get the feeling that's not his real name. Blah, 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 blah. We're on the verge of something amazing. What wonders might be out there just lying in wait for discovery. Dude, I just learned so much from this. Commander Neville asked for recommendation on which world should be chosen for our first physical expedition. Subject 2419-1. The second dreamer bonded to the so-called Fuzzies world, but the world has changed drastically since the loss of the previous dreamer. With the new guardian entity and a new invading species and widespread alterations to the world and inhabitants, it is fair to say it is no longer the Fuzzies world, and it is highly dangerous. It is my recommendation that we do not send physical expedition to this world. Cool. Last year, Gabriel died in the Dreamer's chair when his guardian entity was killed by the inhabitants of his world, informally known as the Fuzzies. The Fuzzies were intelligent and warlike, yet they were caring toward each other. We still do not know why they turned on the Guardian. In February of this year, we were finally successful in connecting a second dreamer when subject 2014-9 Casa bonded to what appears to be a new Guardian in the same world. We have been feverishly gathering data ever since. Casa's world is almost completely unrecognizable from before. Gabriel observed what appeared to be massive living organism populated by small fur-covered creatures called Fuzzies. Casa, however, sees a world covered in root-like growths with little of the original landscape visible underneath it. Fuzzies are rarely seen at all, at least not alive. The world's now populated by a new violent species of creature. It's unclear where this new species came from. We saw no evidence of them in Gabriel's recordings, but they have eliminated a large percentage of the former population in a short time. It seems to be plant-based, bearing resemblance to mobile trees or roots. Creatures are violent, destructive, actively hunting the Fuzzies, slaughtering them, leaving the bodies behind while they hunt more. We believe there still may be Fuzzies alive and hiding, but it's unlikely they'll remain. I believe Fuzzies will not survive without some kind of intervention. I cannot recommend the human scouting party in the Cass's world. Root species will treat us the same as the Fuzzies, and given the speed and ferocity which they fight, a lone scouting party will not stand a chance, even with modern weapons. For now, I believe it's best we continue just to observe. Dude, that's pretty crazy, all this. You there? You fall asleep?
I was just listening. I put my controller down. I was just listening. I can read the terminal, actually.
At the same time?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of hard to read,
I was just
though.
trying to make it as fast as possible, like skipping the other stuff. You get that trait?
Mm-hmm.
Experience! Ah! Trait point. I like it. Are we? We're not wearing clothes, I guess. I thought we had like clothes on underneath. A fuse.
I'm gonna need that fuse.
The engineers that designed the system would be happy if they knew it outlasted most of the human race. Thank you for waiting. Dude, it's so HD, it's so cool. That's a skeleton. And potions. What's on film? Poor guy.
They were experimenting on him.
Well, some of them are the dreamers. I don't know which one's which. Maybe that one was Castle. Log. Oh wait. Ward 16 reply. Note for private waters. So this dreamer was connecting to nothing but like clicks, and then they contacted the other place to be like, oh, this isn't working, and he was like, it was. And for 20 minutes randomly they heard some kind of singing. A pulse of light in the video too. Light show. For about 2 hours, 1966, April 6th, the visuals lit up like the goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off with no pattern we have yet discerned. Colors varied, remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency, and then they ceased entirely 15 minutes later. Error. This is making me think of Starfield. You know there's going to be computers in Starfield. I'm going to read every single... I don't care what it is. I'm going to read every single poster, every single character needs to be fully exhausted. I wonder how deep it is. Like, you think they're going to get mad if you keep talking to them eventually?
I don't know.
I wonder how much of a Bethesda game it'll feel like, or it'll be advanced, where we're like surprised. Because obviously they put tons of work into the characters, right? You know?
Yeah.
So
I would assume.
there's the whole game, and then there's the characters too. Alright, this is Gabriel, the guy that found the fuzzy people and died because they killed him. So, Gabriel lives in it was a gigantic, literal living world of some kind. The ground is flesh and responds to stimuli. The air is thick with moisture. Then there's fuzzy bipedals. Is that a real novel? It is. Wow, they look like fuzzies. That's what a fuzzy is. They look like little, like, cat humans with big eyes. But short. Fuzzy's been acting stranger. They were God worshipping, and now they're fearing and distrusting and threw rocks. Uprising. Termination. Sunday, April 3rd, he died. Guardian was killed and his body suffered a cardiac arrest. We lost input immediately. This is the first time a dreamer has died in the chair. Tragic though Gabriel's death is, it proves the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we know. Research in the fuzzy world has been put on hold. What happens when a world's guardian dies anyway? Question mark. And then when we came back, it was filled with root creatures. So the world's guardian died. What the hell?
It's a terminal right there.
That's like Terminator stuff.
T-800 came
Log.
out of this.
AC. Keep the air conditioner on. This dreamer's entity lives in a frozen world in some places. Oh, in a frozen world. Oh wait, that's just a dash. Colder than any recorded measurement on Earth and seems to reflect aspects of that bond. Any temperature above 55 degrees is discomfort. Orphaned polas.
Oh my god, that's dust in the game. I thought that was in real life. I'm like, why is there dust in the TV? I just tried like removing it, and it's from the game.
Dude, this dreamer found like things. Started having emotions. Whoa.
Over there!
Dude, you trying to give me a heart attack?
I didn't mean to do that.
So they sedated Clementine until she stops reacting.
Ah.
After what happened with Gabriel and Harsgard about to connect a new dreamer to the Clawbone entity, I'm guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. What was the Clawbone entity? The dragon?
I think so.
From Ward 17. Please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone. That's the third time we had to reboot Clementine this month. So they're rebooting by like waking them up and then putting them back in. Wait, whoa, what did I say? Last frame, and it's all corrupted. Clementine, not disintegrated at all. Rather, I think she shifted somehow, that she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor, unfortunately. As to why, I have only conjecture reviewing Clementine's final tapes shows. And in the very last frame, in one darkened corner, you can see blank blank blank, this be Clawbone, question mark. Harsgard always described his unknown entity in fantastic terms, but what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought his dreamer online at approximately the same time Clementine disappeared after all. As I said, conjecture, but... So they think that whatever did this in one frame, there's of the camera, there's something called that looks like the Clawbone entity. Oh, hello.
Hello.
In the room. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Looks
What?
like we'll need a key.
Yep. It let me open my inventory, and nothing I had did anything. I'm Speed. I just learned so much. Now we get to go even farther down. Yippee! Whoa!
Research.
I did it. I put the fuse in.
Nice. And we have the key card. Right?
Key card.
Oh, it's locked. Sorry. Oh, never mind. Yo,
Alright,
you broke my game.
Haha.
You legit broke my game. I have to. And my game is. Oh wow. You single-handedly just broke my entire game when you just did
You
that.
broke your game. You shouldn't have tried so early.
You legit forced
Get
yourself
back in
into
here.
me. That's all you. If you just waited 1 second
I
for me to
just
do my
opened the
animation.
door. No, if you waited 1 second, then
Nah,
you
you
would
messed
open the
up the
door
game,
yourself.
dude. You were just too fast.
I can't invite you.
See, I told
You
you.
were too fast.
What do you mean?
If
You
you waited
couldn't
1 second,
wait.
you wouldn't have lagged.
Well, you couldn't wait.
You couldn't wait.
What do you mean I couldn't wait? I tried
If you
opening it,
waited
it
1
wouldn't
second-
work. You put the
Yeah,
key
so
card
if
in,
you waited,
and you
it would.
wouldn't wait until my animation was over.
It's not about me. You're the one that went first.
Yeah, but you couldn't wait until my animation was over, and then
You
you
couldn't
broke
wait until my animation was done.
it. What do you mean? We did two
I
different
unlocked
things.
the door. Why are you trying to open the door before it's unlocked?
Well, I guess the stream caught it regardless, so it's on you.
Dude, you should have just waited a second.
I didn't have to wait a second. You opened the thing, I opened the door, it just wouldn't let me.
Yeah, so you should have waited a second.
Well, the stream caught it, and they know you broke the game.
Dude, you just should have waited a second.
Nope, you should have waited a second.
I was opening the door.
Like,
I opened the door.
yeah, and you broke my game.
You
I
broke your
couldn't
own
move,
game.
and then I heard a I was like, ah, Ethan broke my game.
You were
Typical.
just standing there.
Yeah, because you broke it.
You
You
shouldn't have
made it
opened the
so I
door early.
couldn't move or open anything or nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been there.
It's your fault.
I don't know why it has to be anyone's fault. You just opened the door too early.
So are we done playing?
What do you mean? I'm trying to invite you. I just got back to the crystal. Apparently I can't invite you unless I'm at the crystal, or either I have to like go back to the main menu, or I don't know how to get options. Exit to main menu. Play game. It was a big room. There's 2 doors, so I don't know which one to go through yet. Look who it is. The cowboy. That's not you.
Yeah, I switched my hat.
Oh.
Gotta go back down to B3.
Dude, for some reason, all I want to do is watch The Future is Wild.
Can you finish that?
Like, no, I'm only watching 1 episode a week, so I won't finish until like 3 days before Starfield. Dude, the sequel, Airborne, is a trilogy, and that's like what gave me all my like flying stuff when I was a kid. In the 3rd book in it is called Star Climber, and I've waited my whole life to read it, and I'm reading it right before Starfield. So there's right thermal control and research.
I don't see anything. Ah, potion.
Experiment.
Ammo box.
There's a computer in there. This is what Control is like. Yo, when you play Control, good luck. It's just this, but like endless hallways. You're gonna get mad lost. And sometimes, a lot of the times, they don't tell you where stuff is. You just have to find it or Google it. Something blew that door off. It's up.
Wow, you know what that is?
That brings us places. Alright, do I press button or read computer first? I'm gonna read system lock enabled. The button, it needs a key.
Knowledge.
It's there anything else over there? I got an ammo box.
Well, I don't know if we can crouch over here. Nope.
We need a key for this computer, and I bet we can't go through this until we find it. Yep. It opens the inventory screen.
I gain more experience now.
We have to go to the thermal room. And then once we mess with thermal control, a key will fall out of the vent. Hello, you. A bandage. Did you get that too? Bulletproof. That's it? Just a bandage? Why does it say it says our objective is right here? Or does it?
Yeah, but we can't get to there.
You're right. It says to go through this mirror though.
We can't get through the mirror either.
I just needed to confirm where the marker was.
Can we stop
Unless
this?
the marker's on something. What?
Can we stop this fan?
That's the thermal control.
We
but
need to stop
there's
it.
no Alright, well then thermal control.
Because if we stop it, there's a little hole that we can go through.
I thought there was there has to be more up here.
Maybe it's later during the game we figure this out. Okay, we'll come back.
No. Has to be something we do.
There's nothing.
How do we do it? Do we break it? What if I can roll through?
Wow, I'm mad
You'll
smart.
never believe.
Nah, I shut the power off.
You did that?
Yeah, I figured if I went
Bro.
back and shut the power off, it'd work. It did.
Bro, you just Mission Impossibled my life. That's crazy.
And I got the
I rolled without hesitation, and you turn it off at the very second. I thought it stopped because I rolled. This key unlocks all locks of this type in Ward 13. Very convenient. This ward's full of secrets. I reckon even Ford himself didn't even know them all. Dun, dun, dun. Do you think we need the power back on?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on.
I'm gonna watch all the lights turn on.
There we
What
go.
if I was on the other side of the fan?
Then you'd be stuck over there.
Alright. Placing key into keyhole. Oop. That doesn't appear to do anything. It's like a circle, you see it?
Oh, wait. There's a door upstairs that we can open.
You're right.
And then maybe we can
We're
use that
learning.
key.
I feel like I'm with Indiana Jones right now.
As you would.
Dun, dun, dun. I really wish this elevator worked.
Do you remember which floor the door is on? This one?
Yes.
This way.
We have to go all the way to the end of this.
Oh yeah, up top. I remember.
I am Speed. This is so cool. This reminded me of like Fallout. Dude, you just went through glass. What are you,
I
the
did.
Flash? Doing crazy stuff? Ah, that blows, huh?
There we go.
Oh, I forgot that you could do it. I thought it just didn't work, period.
Look at that.
I see.
What is that? A gun.
Submachine gun.
Wow, look at that. Let's go. That's the wrong thing. I hate my life. God dang it.
Small caliber, fully automatic, decent magazine, blazingly fast fire rate.
That's not bad.
Sure, ammunition's hard to come by, but the more you can spit into the air, the longer you live.
I'll upgrade it at some point.
We did it.
So, oh, that
Oh.
was just to get the gun.
Is there like a circular item that we didn't find?
I don't think
Everything
so.
else has been glowing. Now, what? We
Now
talk to the other people.
Go back upstairs.
You'd think it'd get colder at night, but it doesn't.
There, friend.
Needing any scrounge?
I'm gonna try to upgrade this gun.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
Oh, traveler.
Dun da 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 da
Certainly.
da 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 da. Oh, I used all my iron. Dang it. Can I buy iron
care,
from
my
that
friend.
lady?
Anything you need? Certainly.
Maybe she refreshed her stock. But summer nights like this with the Future is
How's it
Wild
going?
vibe, it's just like, it's late. You can do cool stuff. It says I need forged iron in order to buy
Till next time.
normal iron. Oh, or to craft. I have to talk to the last blue dot.
Oh,
The commander
came
does
by
what she
asking
wants.
if I had
Really
any
wanna be safe. She will
contraband.
protect us.
I don't think that boy even knows what that word means.
Our greatest strength is one another.
Yeah. Family.
Hey, traveler. You touched that red crystal and just disappeared. You were gone for a while. I figured you weren't coming back.
Word is you freed that root lady. Is that true? Oh, man, she's got us
This guy's
all on
talking to
edge.
me.
Keep
Oh, I
a
can
close
hear.
eye on her. Oh, she may be a root spy and not even know it.
Think we'd all be dead. What's your job?
Security for Ward 13. I mean, I'm still learning the ropes, but the commander wouldn't give me this job if she didn't think I was fit to serve. We run drills all the time. I mean, I'm ready for anything. I'll see you around.
Okay.
Hello again.
Oh, I can't wait for Starfield. I'm gonna spend 3 hours talking to every character. It's gonna be so cool. I'm ready when you are, unless we gotta talk to that lady. What you say?
Alright. Figured I'd wait for you to come back. I don't know. I figured we had to talk to her.
I could smell there was one iron behind that thing.
We've made the Root Mother as comfortable as we could. She was closer to the Root than anyone. Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect.
How do you emote in this game?
I don't know. Oh, right on the analog stick.
Affirmative.
Yep.
There! No.
I go talk to this doctor guy.
I have learned the wave emote. It sucks, I can't upgrade my SMG at all. So it's gonna be awful. I'm ready when you are.
I guess we can get to the next checkpoint.
Send me in. I hope that's the right location. We did it. Let's go. The Root Mother confirmed the Founder can help me, but to find him I need to find the Keeper of the Labyrinth. Look to where the light imitates water, reaching for the sun. She said that's where I'll find or summon the Keeper's Tower. Look to where light imitates water, reaching for the sun. Haven't we been here before?
No. These guys are shooting guns.
Are these the pan? Or are they roots?
I don't know, I haven't seen the faces.
My SMG is off.
What's all this way?
Yes. We have to explore into this corner after I get this taxi stuff. There's a lot of them.
A summoner?
I gotta switch focus. What was
Yo, he
that?
summons people. Throws maps.
You shoot me in the back. It's not you. Turn around. Ah! Austin.
Wow.
We are very good at this.
It's upsetting.
All I want is to finish everything before Starfield. That's all I can think. Alright, switching back to my pistol because I just upgraded it on my hammer. Wow. Sorry.
No worries.
What? Just exploded. Did you explode?
No.
Something just came out of the ground and exploded, and there's a cloud of mist.
Okay, and I died because I had to come get you.
Did something explode?
No. What exploding thing are you talking about?
I don't know. It looked like a crystal came out of the ground at my feet, and I exploded and died instantly.
That was fine.
My pistol kills these things in 2 shots, as long as they're kind of close. It was that thing.
They're connected?
It's summoning crystals. There's 2 of them. No, what up? These things are taking cover. Like Years of War, really. They're coming.
Wow, I had the cough. That's so dumb.
Dude, don't cough.
No, I was infected with something.
I hate being infected. Alright, speedrun.
Cover me!
If we go straight into the building, the second one won't see us.
Here comes more of them! Damn it!
Dude, this thing came backwards. Oh, I'm gonna flip out. The thing you just shot came back to me to shoot me in the face. I was gonna kill this summer. Behind you.
Wow.
I was gonna kill that thing and then something came back and shot me.
I'm not going that way anymore.
You have to.
You can go that way.
There's only one way to go. Mothers be aware. Mothers beware. That's inconvenient. I'm infected.
And dead.
I hate it. I hate it. I was healing. No. Stop coughing.
You are a dangerous person. Get away from me.
You just got hit without me.
You almost
Dude,
went
I'm
into my
paying attention.
face.
Jesus Christ, stop it. He's throwing things behind you. You're just ignoring me.
Because I'm focused on the big guy that keeps summoning.
Dude, the balls he throws are the things he summons.
Yeah.
Dude, you just
The
let them
faster
hit
you kill them, the faster they go away.
Bro, not if they kill you first.
Well, you legit was getting in front of my gun so many times I had to stop shooting.
This ain't good.
Dude, how did he just do that much damage to me?
He hit you? He didn't even hit me.
He hit me, I guess, twice, and it almost killed me.
It's just the guns they got.
Realized my paddle can switch my shoulders, because that's my sprint button. So I can switch shoulders without even squeezing my finger. Expert dodges.
Take him down!
Yeah, get burned. Let's go.
I'm gonna battle.
Here comes more of them! Here comes more of them!
Yo, what?
Damn it!
Oh, they come from the other side.
No! No!
Yo, they come from behind.
They just ran into the guns.
Dude, you know that shoot we just came down from?
Yeah.
Those two guys came from up the street and they saw me and came to kill me. Like where we're
They
looking right
ran
now.
in like they were online players, just trying to kill me.
So have that issue again. Come on, this guy.
Running low! Take him down!
This one looks different. This one is different.
What? How did he summon two of them?
This isn't the same. This is a smaller creature. I need that.
Well, whatever it was, it just summoned two of them.
Measured. Perfect. I put down a heal thing. Oh, I almost shot you. I have to check the corners. Ow. It's a basketball hoop. Oh shit. Oh wow, I'm surrounded. Healing. I'm surrounded. Help! Ah! There's 3 of them. Whoa! They're actually going like locust right now, dude. Taking cover and surrounding. There's 4.
Oh my god, I have to reload every weapon.
Remember, you can crouch behind cover. There's one right next to me. Yeah.
There we go.
It's saved. Good work.
Too much.
You clutched it for us.
There's just a lot of people.
Can't use the elevator. I almost have healing for you.
Bag's full.
You gotta be
Not enough
joking.
room.
No, 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 no.
Whoa, I didn't know he was there. They're coming. Dude, whoa, they already came. These guys were very far away a second ago. So I was looking at you, and they came all the way around the bus. They're here. They're right next to you. There we go. Why do I keep dying? I got an achievement. Not so special. Defeat 100 special enemies. Someone's in my driveway, turning around. No. Oh, I thought it was a Gatling gun. Oh my god! Yeah. There is a Gatling gun guy. I fucking set it into resistance.
There we go.
He is right there. Except farther.
Not enough room.
Hey, there's something over here.
I'm coming.
I don't know if this is the right way or not. But wait.
Well, we can go through it. Ah! Just go without me. You can't get me. You're gonna die, and we're gonna have to do it again. Just get through the portal.
I don't even know if this is the right way or not.
It doesn't matter. There will be a crystal, and then we can save from there.
That's true.
It was just a hole with the tree thingy?
Yeah.
We know where the root came from. It was inside, like, some organic creature. Oh, I'm still spectating. I was like, how am I moving?
Here we go.
Either we go back, or... What does this crystal say? Does it have a location? Nope. It doesn't, because it says waiting for all players. Mothers be aware. I've gotten so many items, I just haven't used any. They were all at 0, and now they're at numbers.
Definitely should use them.
I need to reorganize my brain.
Oh my
You're
god.
already getting attacked?
I got you, don't worry.
Thank you. I was sitting, completely laying down, and now I'm sitting up.
Yo, these guys do not get seen by my eye thing. Why can't I see these things?
I don't know, but the music is pretty beautiful in this game. Oh, this is making me want to play Dark Souls 2, because make some progress, get to another... Dark Souls is weird. It's so long, but you're going from area to area, so it's like... It's like... I don't know. It's not like missions, because it's too long.
Ooh, enemies behind us.
Cover me!
I know what I need to do. Uh-oh, what is this? There's a flaming red thing.
Take him down! Watch my back! This ain't good.
Stay down!
Cover me!
Heal yourself. We have a Gatling gun guy going. When I say heal yourself, I mean a freaking Estus blast, so that doesn't happen.
You guys are just running towards us. We gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here. There's no way I kill all those things.
Yeah, but not with you.
I'm in trouble!
Why'd you get down?
I feel like you're shooting pellets.
Just take your Estus blast.
No.
We don't need them. What do you mean no? We don't need them.
Those are like rare candies. You never use a rare candy.
You literally use it every time you get hit. That's what unless it can be healed by my magic beam, you gotta be using this. I say you follow me.
Oh, damn. I thought we were trying to kill this thing. There's only one.
weird.
Dude,
I
I
got
was
lit up.
killing the guy that was right in front of us.
Ah, who?
You're like, yeah, I ain't bothering with you.
He wasn't in front of me.
Yes, he was. He was right in front of you. You deadass just ignored him. He threw something at you and you just kept running.
Yeah, because we gotta go. I miss Ghibli movies.
Wow.
I've never seen. So I could watch more of
This ain't good.
Someone's in my driveway.
I don't think that door we
Distracted me.
got was the right way to go. I think this is like a dungeon.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
There's a
kinda
checkpoint.
does. Wow, it was either shoot you or not shoot you. So I chose not to
Don't
shoot
worry,
you.
I'm invincible.
Oh, okay.
The one time you use an SFLS.
I learned.
But I could have helped heal you.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Go through this fence. This is where I got to last time. And then there's this guy. A second floor, we gotta get up there. Ah! Ow, Jesus, fuck! He was at the top of the stairs a second ago. I just checked underneath the stairs to see if there was anything back there, came back, and he was at the bottom with us. Don't worry, there's nothing else on that floor.
Okay, I took out the big guy that you just ignored.
None of them matter.
Like, why aren't you seeing these people down these floors? Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Like, you're just skipping every enemy.
Dude, I thought it was the little bouncy guys. I thought you had it. All's well that ends well.
Here. I know a chest when I see one.
I had to check under the stairs. We're in the same spot.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Nice.
Whoa, his foot just went in like in 3D into my screen. Ah! Do you know how bad that hurt?
Down this way?
Okay, if I look at the map, there's an objective straight down and to the right. So I say we go straight down.
Oh, okay. Now you want to go to the checkpoint
Because
mark.
we should loop back to the start and see what's right here.
We did it!
I'm out of ammo completely.
Reloading!
Take an ammo box, rich person.
Oh yeah, good idea.
I have 5.
Ah, I died doing it.
I'm invincible. No.
Hold on!
Pray.
Thank you.
There we go. Now this. Genuine firefight.
Shh, I died. No way. Are you serious?
We did it. You're dead.
You used all your Estus flasks? That's why I don't use them. Oh my god.
What do you mean? I just used it on you, dog.
Yeah, you had 3 of them. I know I
And
didn't
you
get
only
down
had
that
one
much.
left, so whoever got down next was the one that ran out. So it was you. You died too many times.
No, I know I've only gone down twice. I mean,
We
you
both
used
had
Estus
one Estus flask left. So whoever got down next was dead. And it was
See,
you.
I didn't know that. I assumed we both had one Estus flask left, because I'm conservative with those things.
Why you died twice right here.
And you used
only
one for
could die
healing,
one
huh?
time here. Dude, I used it on you.
Yeah, but we get 3.
Yeah. There's
Where's
only
your
one left.
3rd? No.
Dude, you only had 2 too, so where's your 3rd?
I had to use it. You told me to.
All I know is I'm alive. Oh no.
This ain't good.
This is the coolest the game's got. This is like actually Last of Us 2 right here. Last of Us 2, best video game.
Not what I
Last of
heard.
Us 2 is all this, bro. It's like life or death. You're fighting, going crazy. Get away from me, you fucking monsters! Don't you? They look like things from Jack and Daxter. Metalheads. I won't lose. Reload faster. Oh, thank God.
That was rough.
Dude, my gun is rooted. You see that?
I do. What we do are we're using plant things. Wait, so makes sense.
You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Wow, we did it.
Push forward.
I just need to see what's in this building.
I feel like all these buildings look the same.
You're seeing my screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So get.
I swear we went into the building like this before.
That's fine.
No. I hate copy and pasting.
Whoa. Ah.
I was gonna copy and paste something. I'd do it on my homework.
It's not copy and pasted. See? Someone placed that iron there.
Good.
Alright. Do you think there's a stone through that gate?
Won't fit.
Maybe. Ah. Band of Castors.
Castor. Increases melee speed by 10% but reduces fire rate by 15%. While wearing the Band of Pollux, melee damage is increased, evade speed is increased, and encumbrance is reduced. One of two made by a pair of brothers would have always looked out for each other, even when the other was being a damn fool. So you put on both rings at the same time and that give extra bonus. Well, I don't have that other ring. Alright. Think there's gonna be a big bad between me and this door?
Nah.
That's why I didn't come over here right away. I thought I was gonna die the moment I stepped foot. We did it. We did it. We did it. What is this? Just a tunnel?
Yeah.
Just a road. Yeah. 2 checkpoints complete. Oh, Dark Souls. We're at the gallows. Travel. It's weird, we can't travel anywhere except for home. The map doesn't say anything. Our goal is to find where the light imitates look to where the light imitates water, reaching for the sun. No, you're in game chat. Oh. I didn't know the party disappeared. It says look to where light imitates water. What does that mean? Where the light is like wavy? Light waves? Wavy light? Yeah, alright, let's... You want to step through. This probably isn't where we're supposed to be.
I didn't know why I was dusty.
You didn't let me take my helmet off, I hate you.
I don't know what you're talking
I tried to before you went through the mist.
Survive them at the office? What?
We're both real. You can shoot him in the legs.
And slows them down.
Gosh.
Fire guy, show.
Here comes the tumbleweed!
Kill him before he lights on fire. What is that? A tumbleweed? I got pistol ammo back.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see him.
Coming!
Bombs around us. Users.
Behind you!
Not good.
Kill him. Use your plant.
I switched out of the plant.
Use everything.
Oh my gosh.
I think the farther you go, the more are gonna spawn.
I just don't have much ammo.
We're almost there. Just don't get shot. Kill this root group. You gotta kill him.
I didn't see him. Oh.
Well, now we know what that is, and we can come back another time. Because we don't know if this is where we're even supposed to be. Luckily, it gives us a map. Let's go. I don't know if this is an old song, but Boss just posted a song with J. Cole called Passport Bros. I haven't listened to them in a while. Like, they've been releasing stuff and I haven't listened to it, but Boss and J. Cole songs are always good.
Yeah, good.
Like Night Job and Tribe. Free my... That song was like, wow. Being famous is weird. Because there's so many years, so like you're famous for different things. J. Cole has so many songs now. Just because, like, what is he gonna start making music? It just keeps going. It's kind of like movies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How, like, Fast and Furious keeps going, and, like, Mission Impossible just keeps going. Avengers just keeps going.
Never gonna stop.
Yo, there's nothing to our right here? I thought this was a whole different passageway.
No, but there's the area we never went to over here.
Sorry, I need to examine this brick wall. These things actually have mechanics. They look like droids. They're making weird noises. Dude, they're shooting us with guns, so like it's doing weird stuff. Observing the area while I'm healing. I had to check the map to find out where you are, and you're just standing still waiting for me.
Yeah, 'cause you have to go check out a brick wall.
And then I had to heal. Yo, you want to see my action shot?
Why do you bring all these people with you
I didn't
everywhere
even
you
do
go?
anything. This is your stuff.
This was even here.
You're just hanging out with these guys.
You always bring people wherever you go.
You literally said come over here and then led me into a trap, like Admiral Akbar.
Dude, you guys must have been following you or something.
Hey, it's a trap. No, they were literally in between.
They were not there. I've been chilling here this entire
Yes,
time.
they were. I just came around the corner and it's like you were the raid boss of those guys standing behind them.
Clearly you weren't here fast enough.
Let's go. Can open this door. Oh, this can only be open from the other side.
I say we
We'll go
stop
north.
here.
Yes. I just wanted to touch the stone, make sure. There's a chest right here.
Also, are you putting your points into the experience thing we've gotten?
Oh, that's all the points are.
Okay, because like I've noticed we've been leveling up mad faster. Mine's at 6 right now.
Mine's at 8. I just put 3 in though right now. It was at 5. I didn't know I had so many tree points. I just want to keep grinding. I just want to beat games. So we could beat every video game ever.
Good. Done a lot today though.
I want to watch all of Sword Art and beat all of Elder Scrolls Online.
Not enough room.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Killing all these bad guys. Where's the ending? I need it.
We're not even near the ocean.
We don't even know if that's the riddle. It's light imitating water. So it's sun, or it's like a lighthouse, or maybe it's just like a light show that's water, you know?
Ah.
I feel like we've been here before. It's the exact same type of stuff.
Because everything looks similar.
What? There's a guy right there. What in the world?
Oof.
And they never lived again.
Oh, that was fun.